Did you know that the wealthiest 1% own nearly 45% of the world's wealth? Meanwhile, half of the world's net wealth belongs to just 1% of the population. Shocking, right? But what's even more intriguing is what lies beneath these numbers. In this exploration, we're not just talking about big bank accounts and luxury cars. We're diving deep into habits, mindsets, and strategies that can turn the tide in your favor. Ever wondered how some folks seem to attract money like magnets, while others can barely hold on to it? Or why some people see a wall as an obstacle, while others see it as a challenge to climb? Stick around as we decode the blueprint of financial success. You're about to discover the tools, tricks, and truths that could be your ticket to a different life. Let's unlock the secrets together and find out what truly separates the rich from the poor. Are you ready to change the way you see money forever? Let's go! Chapter 2: Understanding Wealth and Poverty. First up, let's talk about what being rich or poor really means. It's not all about cash. Imagine wealth as a giant toolbox. The more tools, like skills, education, and health, you have, the more you can build. For the poor, it's like having a toolbox but not enough tools. Did you know, for example, that according to a report by the World Bank, investing in education can significantly increase an individual's earning potential? That's a powerful tool to have. Chapter 3: The Mindset Gap. Now, onto the big game-changer mindset. Rich folks often see challenges as stepping stones, while others might see them as roadblocks. Ever heard of the book Mindset by Carol S. Dweck? She says it's all about how a growth mindset can lead you to achieve more. It's like thinking of your brain as a muscle that gets stronger the more you use it. The rich use failure as a lesson, not as defeat. As Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Chapter 4: Education and Knowledge. Moving on to education and knowledge. But wait, it's not just about hitting the books. It's about learning how to manage your money too. Surprisingly, many schools don't teach this critical skill. A study by the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority found that those with higher financial literacy are more likely to plan for retirement. That's something rich people get a head start on. They invest in learning, whether it's a new language, understanding the stock market, or mastering a new skill. Knowledge is the new currency, folks. Chapter 5: Investment Strategies. All right, let's get into the nuts and bolts of how the rich grow their wealth. Investments. It's not about stashing cash under the mattress. It's about making your money work for you. Warren Buffett, the investment guru, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." The rich are big on stocks, bonds, real estate, and even art. But here's a kicker. You don't need a fortune to start. Apps today let you invest spare change. It's all about starting early and letting compound interest do its magic. Chapter 6: Income Streams. Now, how do rich folks keep getting richer? They don't rely on just one paycheck. Imagine having a river that splits into several streams. If one dries up, you've got others flowing. That's how the rich think about income. From rental properties to side businesses and stock dividends, having multiple income streams is like having a financial safety net. It's about creating a system that generates money even when you're not working. As the saying goes, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Chapter 7: Risk Management. Let's talk risk. It sounds scary, right? But managing risk is like wearing a seatbelt. The rich don't avoid risk. They manage it smartly. Diversification is their best friend. It means spreading investments around so if one fails, they don't lose everything. Also, they're big on emergency funds. Did you know that having 6 months' worth of expenses saved up can make a huge difference in weathering financial storms? That's a golden rule for financial security. Chapter 8: Networking and Relationships. Last for now, but definitely not least, networking. It's not just about schmoozing at fancy parties. It's about building genuine relationships that can open doors to opportunities. The rich understand that success is often about who you know. They surround themselves with mentors, advisors, and peers who push them to be better. There's a saying, your network is your net worth. Ever noticed how opportunities seem to magically find successful people? It's not magic. It's the power of a strong network. Chapter 9: Leveraging Technology. In the world today, Technology is like a superpower for managing your money. Did you know? There's an app out there that can track every penny you spend. Rich people use these tools to stay ahead. It's not just about having the latest gadgets. It's about using tech to make smarter decisions. Ever heard of robo-advisors? They're like having a financial advisor in your pocket helping you invest wisely. Chapter 10. Systemic Barriers and Opportunities. Here's something that might surprise you. The playing field isn't level for everyone. Some folks face hurdles just because of where they're born or the school they went to. But here's the kicker. Knowledge can help break down these barriers. Policies and education systems are starting to catch up, aiming to give everyone a fair shot. Imagine a world where everyone has the tools to build their wealth. That's the goal. Chapter 11. Personal Finance Management. All right, let's get practical. Managing your money sounds boring, right? But what if I told you it could be as easy as playing a video game? Budgeting apps now make it fun to save money. And here's a tip. Start an emergency fund. Even $5 a week can add up. It's all about taking small steps. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Chapter 12. Conclusion. Bridging the gap. So what have we learned? Whether it's using tech to budget, learning constantly, or understanding the power of mindset, there are steps we can all take towards financial freedom. It's not about where you start. It's about where you're going. Let's not just dream about success. Let's work for it. Remember, every big achievement starts with the decision to try.